Bonjour, Lille lead the way over in Ligue 1, but PSG are hot on their heels. But can they take over the top this coming weekend? We'll get into it next. Right, folks, back once again for another Courage Show. Today we're taking a look at Matchday number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over in Ligue 1, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you back up to date with all things Ligue 1 related, PSG related, world football related. We're going to all here under one Ruski, of course, Blackburn Rose related. We're all here under one Ruski. That's right, folks. Of course, PSG keeping up the heat as they climb up to second at the table. But Lille still lead the charge. Of course, we'll take a look at all the games, break them all down a little bit, and of course, see your picks and my picks in just a second. One big shout out to the Patreon gang. You know who you are, the VIP exclusive gang. So give them some much love and some appreciation. Of course, if you want to become a VIP exclusive member of the Patreon gang, get stuck in the description down there. Patreon.com/Roverseas. You could join for us very, very little. As prices of some sweeties. You can't even see them. Yeah. For as price as some sweeties, you can become a VIP member of the exclusive gang. Let's get into it. That's enough jibber jabber. Let's jump into the deep end and take a little look at Ligue 1. Of course, Dijon Mustard. They took on Rennes, of course, who were leading the charge. 1-1 in the end. Montpellier on the score sheet for Rennes. And Mamiel Baldi on the score sheet for Dijon in a 1-1 draw. Actually, went with the 2-0 win myself on this one. I got the right amount of goals, but unfortunately wrong. Nîmes took on PSG. It was a 4-0 demolition for PSG. Kylian Mbappe with a couple of goals. Alessandro Florenzi and Pablo Strabiera on the score sheet. With Loic Landry getting himself sent off nice and early to give PSG a 1-man advantage for the majority of the game, to be honest with you. Which won the 3-0 win myself. Stade Reims took on Lorient, and that was a 3-1 win for Lorient. What's going on with Reims? Pierre Yamal on the score sheet, Stevie Wotsa, and Tarim Ingere Murphy on the score sheet for Lorient. Motio Casemada gave Reims the lead, with Motio Casemada getting himself sent off, and Astanis Donis also getting sent off. So 9 men ended that game for Stade Reims. Olympique Marseille did beat Bordeaux 3-1 in the end. Called it, boys. Absolutely called it. Florian Thauvin, Jordan Armarvi, and Pablo with a big fat OG. Josh Marshall getting them on and go for Bordeaux as they suffered defeat. Called it, lads. Strasbourg against Olympique Lyon 3-2 in the end. 5-goal Bobby Dazzler. Actually went with the 2-0 win myself for Lyon. Carlo Tokyo and Cambi with a couple of goals for Lyon. Tinikiu Kiriberi as well. Habib Diabalo and Jean-Edouard Ubululu getting the goals for Strasbourg as they lost 3-2 in the end. Actually, I went with the 2-0 win myself, so not too bad. Angers against Metz was a 1-1 draw. Called it, folks. Actually, won the 0-0 draw. Opa Nguete on the score sheet for Metz, Thomas Mangangni on the score sheet for Angers as they picked up a home point on the end. Not too shabby. AS Monaco against Montpellier also ended up all square 1-1 in the end. Actually won with Monaco on this one. Shame on me. Stefan Mavidi on the score sheet again, ex-gunner there. Wissam Ben Yedder on the score sheet for Monaco as they shared the points. Tiji Chevigninier get himself sent off on that game. FC Nantes against Stade Brest cheeky was a 3-1 win for Nantes in the end. Goals on the day. Rangel Kolo Muwani, Lukovic Pilas, and Abdul Kader Bamba on the score sheet for Nantes, with Romain Favier as Stade Brest cheeky get a goal. It's a bit of a consolation goal in the end. Saint-Étienne against actually won with a 1-1 draw. Saint-Étienne took on Nice, which is very, very nice. It was a 3-1 win for Nice. I got the right amount of goals actually with a 2-2 draw, but Nice picked up the big fat victory. A nice victory in the end. Pierre Lise Molu, Armin Guri, and Mizin Maloda giving Nice a nice victory. Adi Olacinini getting a big fat goal for Saint-Étienne as they suffered defeat. And wrapping up, of course, the leaders, Lille, picking up a 4-0 win over Lens. I got the right amount of goals actually with a 3-1 win in the end. Bukit Yumets, Jonathan Bamba, Jonathan Inakogi, and Yazazi getting the goals for Lille. Jonathan Grat and Clement Michelin get themselves sent off as Lens end up the game with just 9 men in the end. Does it show? What did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, I caught a Frenchman alive. Yes, I did. I didn't really. So I got 5. This is the table as it stands. Dijon Mustard going down. Stade Reims, who were in Europe last season, up to down to 19th for the moment. Lille lead the charge. PSG are 2 points adrift. Stade Reims, same scoreline or points difference. Unbeaten so far though. Nice, which is very, very nice, up to 4th. Lens up to 5th. My boys Marseille up to 6th. That's what I think will happen. Well, that's what's going on right now. What about you guys in the old prediction league? 0-3, you're in the shit-faced gang. 4-7, which is where I was. Straight-faced club. 8+, you're in the top bins. I don't think there's any of those. Zigazee did all right. Oh, you did all right, brother. Well done, well done, well done. Yannick Buster did okay. We are QPR not too bad. Nathan Heaver, what's going on here? Nathan Heaver, of course, the patron Nathan Heaver. Well done to you, even though you kind of blew it this time. Victor Carvalho, not too bad. Shane Ronaldo did bits. Ilmish Donasta did poop. The Phantom did all right. D-Man, a.k.a. Hey Hi, he did all right. Cody Ho, well done to you, brother. Well done, well done. Costas K, he did okay. Hans Worst did bits. Omaji Mandy did all right. And Ashu Shushu did okay. Bossy Amata did poop. Okay, he did okay. Hang on a minute. Did I just see the okay? No, that's Costas K. He did okay. Okay did okay. Oh, Matt Escobedo, the Mexican sniper, did all right as well. Well done to you. Russell Frost did poop, but it's okay, brother. It's okay. Game and Charlie, not too bad. Shepherd, also killing it as well. With respect to, of course, Shepherd, who did up his pledge. I just remembered he upped his pledge. Well done, well done. LG and Cal, of course, well done to you. Neil Galilei as well did bits. So this is the leaderboard for this week and this week alone. Give him some loving, brother. This guy is your kingpin for today. In fact, there's three of them. Arushki Shushki, Amajimani, and of course, the legend Shepherd, who upped his pledge on the old Patreon, of course. And the Patreon's doing very, very well this week. Of course, except for Russell Frost, who's had a bit of a nightmare. But that's okay. It happens to the best of us. And this is, who is your kingpin of all time over in La France. Bonjour, Imagine Monday is your kingpin. Give him some respect, brother. Bow down to your king. That's what Imagine Monday this for now, anyway. We are QPR not too far behind. The Patreon's not doing too great overall, but it is still early days. Also, when you're at the best of the rest in the 7th spot there alongside Hans Worst, the coolest name in town. Anyway, that could all change after this one. Let's get into it, of course, and have a look at this one then, shall we? Starting off with 3rd place, Stade Rennes, taking on Angers, of course. These two sides played each other 51 times in the past. 24 wins for Rennes, 13 wins for Angers, and 14 draws. The last 6 sees 5 wins for Rennes, nothing for Angers, and 1 draw. That draw was way back in 2019 in Angers. However, the last time they played each other in competitive action in Rennes was a 2-1 win for Rennes back in December 2019. And Mami Ngiang on the score sheet for Rennes for a couple of goals. Rashid Alouli on the score sheet for Angers. Heading into this, Rennes have actually undefeated in the last 10 matches in Ligue 1, whereas Rennes have actually scored at least 2 goals in the last 5 home matches as well. They're coming to this unbeaten in 5, including 1 Mickey Mouse game, which doesn't really count. However, on the flip side, Angers just 1 defeat the past. Just 1 win in the past 4 games in League. Oh, of course. So they're looking for some more positive points for them to get them moving in the right direction. 4-3 on Rennes are your favourites. 14-5 is your draw. 10-3 is your away win. That is Angers, of course. And a win for Angers. Currently find themselves in 11th. Could go as high as 4th. And a win for, of course, Rennes in 3rd. Could go top of the pops. That's right. But I'm going to go with Rennes to take it to the bank. 2-0 win. Inzi and Lorient taking on Olympique Lyon, of course. What are we going on this one then, shall we? These two sides played each other 28 times in the past. 14 wins for Marseille. 6 wins for Lorient. And 8 draws. The last 6, though, sees 2 wins for Marseille, 1 for Lorient, and 3 draws. Last time played each other in Lorient was a 4-1 win for Marseille. That's right. Rolando, Dimitri Payet, Florian Thauvin, and Morgan Sanson on the score sheet back in 2017, and that was back in March as well. Benjamin Muccardio on the score sheet for Lorient, and a 4-1 heavy loss at home. Marseille undefeated in 22 of the last 24 matches in Ligue 1, but they're drawing too many for my liking. Actually unbeaten in 4 for them. The last defeat was against Saint-Étienne all the way back in the middle of March. Meanwhile, Lorient just 1 win the past 5 for them. That was against Reims last time around, so maybe they're starting something new, maybe exciting moving forward. Quick look at the odds on them. This one, 11-5 for Lorient. 12-5 is your draw. 6-5 is your away win. That is Marseille on this one. Of course, Marseille coming to the 6th. Win for them could go as high as 2nd. Their opposition, Lorient, they come into this in 17th, and a win for them could go as high as 9th if they are lucky. I'm going with Marseille here to take a 2-1 in the end in the house. 3 points, nice and moving in the right direction. PSG taking on Dijon Mustard. It's 2nd versus bottom. Of course, these two sides played each other 14 times in the past. 12 wins for PSG, 2 wins for Dijon Mustard. They come into this, of course, last 6. 5 wins for PSG, 1 win for Dijon. That win for Dijon was just in 2019, in fact, in Dijon. It was a 2-1 win in the end. However, last time played each other in Paris was a 4-0 win in February 2020. Pablo Zariabiba, Kylian Mbappe with a couple of goals in Monaco. Ercardi on the score sheet as well, and a 4-0 win. PSG have actually won 31 of the last 36 home matches. Dijon have actually failed to win their last 13 away matches as well, and PSG have also scored at least 2 goals in the last 4 matches as well. 5 wins on the spin for PSG. Dijon looking for something. A couple of draws in the past 3 games though, so not too shabby for them in that regard, but still no wins in sight. PSG 21, nailed on favourites. 10-1 is your draw. 20-1 long shots that at Dijon. I'm going to go with, of course, PSG. 3-0 winners in the end. Lens taking on Nantes. Of course, these two sides played each other 79 times in the past. 42 wins for Nantes, 16 wins for Lens, and 21 draws. The last 6, so 2 wins for Lens, 4 wins for Nantes, and no draws. The last last time I played was back in Lens in 2015. And guess what? It was a 1-0 win for Lens. Pablo Sharaviva on the score sheet, the one and only goal scorer for Lens. Lens have actually won the last 3 home matches in League One. Nantes have actually lost the last 3 away matches in League One. Nantes have also conceded at least 2 goals in those last 3 matches in League One as well. They come into this just 1 win in the past 5, and that was against Brest. Cheeky last time around, just 1 defeat the past 5 or 6 even for Lens, and that was against Lille last time around. Of course, we'll take a look at the table in a minute. Quick look at the odds on then on this one. Lens even Stevens, Nantes 11-4, long shots 24. There's your draw, 25 is your draw. Lens coming to this 5th in the table, and a win for them could go 2nd. Nantes come into this 15th for the table, and a win for them could go as high as 7th in the table. I think I've gone with Lens. I've gone with a draw. I think the bubble may have burst for Lens. Just 1 win in the past 3 for them. So, yeah, maybe just a point for them. Meanwhile, Bordeaux up against Nîmes, of course. These 2 sides, shit. I played a whole bunch of times in the past, but the last... in fact, they have played each other 58 times. The last, it's been 25 wins for Bordeaux, 17 wins for Nîmes, and 16 draws. The last 4 sees 2 wins for Bordeaux, 1 win for Nîmes, and 1 draw. Last time played was in Bordeaux back in 2019 in December. 6-0 win for Bordeaux. Josh Magic getting himself a hat-trick. Nicolas de Perville and Octavio getting themselves a couple of goals there for Bordeaux in a 6-0 domination. Bordeaux actually got a clean sheet in the last 4 home matches, and they're undefeated in the last 7 home matches as well. Coming into this, though, just 1 win the past 5 for Bordeaux. That was against Dijon Mustard. Meanwhile, same could be said for Nîmes. Just 1 win in the past 5 for them. 1 win in the past 6. That was against Montpellier not too long ago as well. Quick look at the odds on then this one. 2019 on Bordeaux. Stone Cold favourites. 23-10 is your draw. 3-1 is your away win. That is Nîmes, of course. Bordeaux coming to this in 12th spot. A win for them could go as high as 6th. Nîmes coming to this in 16th spot. A win for them could go as high as 7th, of course. I'm going to go with Bordeaux to nick it 1-0 in the end on this one, to take the 3 points at the bank. Next up, Stade Brest. Cheeky against Strasbourg, of course. They played a whole bunch of times in the past, but the previous 6 have been 2 wins apiece and 2 draws. Last time they played each other in Brest. Cheeky was back in December 2019. 5-0 demolition for Brest. That's right. That is very, very cheeky. Christian Batichicuno with 3 goals. Alexander Mendy and Ferris Ngoma on the score sheet for Brest in a 5-0 demolition. Strasbourg actually lost the 7 last 8 matches in Ligue 1, where Strasbourg have also conceded at least 3 goals in the last 3 matches as well. Coming into this, just 1 win in the past, and no, it hasn't. Yes, 1 win in the past 5 for Strasbourg. That was against Dijon Mustard all the way back at the back end of September. Meanwhile, Brest come into this 3 wins in the past 6 games, 3 wins and 3 defeats the past 6 for Brest. Heading into this, the bookies odds on this one 30-10 for Brest, 11-5 is draw, 11-5 is also your away win on this one. Brest come into this 13th for the table, win for them could go as high as 6th. Their opposition Strasbourg are struggling, 18th at the moment, and win for them could go as high. They could go nowhere. They could just stay where they are. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Brest on this one. 2-1 to nick it in the end. Metz taking on Saint-Étienne. Of course, these 2 sides locking horns for the 103rd time. The previous occasion has been 54 wins for Saint-Étienne, 22 wins for Metz, and 26 draws. The last 6, 3 wins for Metz, 1 win for Saint-Étienne, and 2 draws. Last time page was in Metz. It was back in February 2020. It was on the 2nd of the 2nd, 2020. 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, 0-2. Metz 3-1 winners. Opaka Nuguet on the score sheet with a couple of goals. Hebe Diallo as well. Romain Humuma on the score sheet for Saint-Étienne as they lost 3-1. Saint-Étienne have actually lost their last 3 matches in Ligue 1. 3 defeats on the spin for them, not too great. They're actually unbeaten or winless in 4, whereas Metz are actually win a 4-game winning run for, or 4-game unbeaten run for them heading into this. Quick look at the odds on this one, shall we? 11-8 for Metz for the victory. 21-10 is Saint-Étienne. 11-5 is your draw. Saint-Étienne coming to this 10th. Win for them could go as high as 4th. Their opposition Metz come into this 14th spot at the moment, and they could go as high as 7th on this one. I think this is going to be tight. I'm going with a 2-0 win though for Saint-Étienne. That might be a little bit. I think I might have gone that one wrong. Montpellier, they're going to be taking on Reims this coming weekend. 39 times these 2 sides played in the past. 19 wins for Reims, 14 wins for Montpellier, and 6 draws between these 2. The last 6 has been 3 wins apiece, no draws. Last time I played each other was in Reims. It was a 1-0 win in the French Cup back in December 2019. Matthew Carfuffer on the score sheet for Reims. Miralio Ristic getting himself sent off for Montpellier. Last time they played each other in the league in Montpellier was a 6-goal thriller and went in favour of Reims in the end. Remy Oudin, a couple of goals. Abra Zenelli and Pablo Cheraviva on the score sheet for Reims, with Daniel Congri and Gaëtan Labordre on the score sheet for Montpellier as they lost. Reims have actually lost 5 of the last 6 matches in Ligue 1, conceding at least 2 goals in those last 4. Montpellier winless in 3, but just 1 defeat in the past 6 in all competitions for them. Meanwhile, Reims without a win in 5 in all competitions as well. Not looking good for Reims at the moment. Quick look at the odds then. What do we have for the odds? odds. I don't think I got the odds. I don't think I got the odds. Oh yeah, I don't think I got the odds. I don't think I got the odds. No, so I don't have the odds on that one, but a win for Montpellier could see them rise from 7th all the way up to 4th in the table, whereas a win for Reims, who currently find themselves 9th, 10th, so could go as high as 8th, just 8th in the table. I'm going to go with Montpellier. I think they've got better form than Reims at the moment. So it's going to be a 2-0 win in the end. Nice, which is very, very nice, taking on Lille, of course, so it's 5th. So 4th place Nice up against 1st place Lille. Now these two sides played each other 103 times in the past. 34 wins for Lille, 37 wins for Nice, and 31 draws. The last 6, so sees 3 wins for Nice, 1 win for Lille, and 2 draws. And including a draw last time around in Nice. It was a 1-1 draw back in September 2019. Kasper Dolberg on the score sheet for Nice. A nice goal that was. Luis Ojaro on the score sheet for Lille in a 1-1 draw. Heading into this, Lille have actually kept a clean sheet in 5 of the last 6 matches in Ligue 1. They've also won 5 of the last 6 matches as well. Looking very, very good. That one blip was against Marseille, and it was a draw. However, Nice coming to this 3-game unbeaten run for them, picking up 2 wins and a draw as well. 2 teams in pretty good form. Heading into this, 5-2 for Nice, 6-5 for Lille. Red hot favourites, 21-10 is your draw on this one. Of course, a win for Nice in 4th would be a very nice move. They could go up to 2nd in the table. I am going to go with the 1-1 draw, though. I can't separate 2 sides. Can you? And Olympique Lyon taking on Monaco, another crunchy clash this time around. These 2 sides played each other 116 times in the past. 49 wins for Monaco, 41 wins for Olympique Lyon, and 26 draws. The last 6, though, sees 4 wins for Lyon, 2 wins for Monaco, and no draws. Last time played each other was in Monaco. It was a 3-0 win for Lyon. Moussa Dembele, Memphis Depay, and Lucas Touchard on score sheet for Lyon in a 3-0 win. Cesc Fabregas getting himself sent off for Monaco. Last time played each other in Lyon was a 3-0 win for Lyon back in 2018, around about 16th of December. Houssine Ouia, Nabil Fekir, and Ferland Mendy on score sheet for Lyon. Alexander Golovin got himself sent off on the occasion. Heading into this, Lyon are actually undefeated in the last 7 home matches in Ligue 1. But it's just 1 win in the past 6 in all competitions for Lyon. That was against Strasbourg last time around. A lot of draws knocking about. Meanwhile, Monaco picking up 2 wins in the past 5 for them, losing a couple as well. Quick look at the odds on this one, shall we? 10-7 on for Lyon. Stone Cold favourites. 14-5 is your draw. 7-2 is your away win. Monaco coming to this 8th. A win for them could actually go up as high as 4th. Lyon actually in 9th for the moment. A win for them could go as high as 4th as well. Tough one this one, but I'm going to go with Lyon victory. 3-1 in the end. And if I'm right, which I bloody well will hope so, this is what the table will look like at the end of it. PSG will go outright leaders on goal difference. Anyway, Lille 2nd, Stade, Rennes 3rd, 3-way tie actually, 18 points on the board. Marseille up to 4th, Montpellier back into 5th. Down the bottom, Dijon, Mustard, and Stade Reims going down with Strasbourg in a bit of heat themselves in your relegation playoff spot. That's it, my friends. That's all I've got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash your thumbs up, smash the subscribe, of course. Bang the little bell so you don't miss a beat. Of course, make sure you get your predictions in nice and early for the prediction league. That's it, boys and girls. Again, check out the description down below. Links to my other social media platforms are in there. Twitter, Facebook, and of course Patreon if you want to support the channel in another way. That's the place to do it, pal. See you, by the way, and I'll see you all very, very next week, of course. The games come thick and fast. We've got Champions League, Europa League, of course, this week, and we're going to do those predictions as well at the back end of the week. So stick around for that. Bang the thumbs up, bang the subscribe, and I'll see you all on the other side.